should I start thinking about downsizing? This is a question that I'm getting mostly from people my age or older, and my honest answer is always probably earlier than what you think, but not for the reasons you might expect. Hi, my name is Parnian Noroozi. I've been helping women navigate major housing decisions in Los Angeles. If you're asking yourself this question right now, then you're in the right place. Stick with me and subscribe to my channel since I cover similar questions every week. Now let's get back to our video. I was reading through a Reddit thread online recently where in their mid 40s asked older folks at what age stairs become an issue. When did you finally decide to right size your home? The answers were all over the map. Someone moved at 50, someone is at 76 and still hiking. A woman moved at 65 after settling her mother's estate and said, "Oh, I felt so free." But here's what stood out. The people, almost all of them, without an exception, said they wish they had done it sooner. So let's get the physical question out of the way. Are stairs really an issue? Maybe, eventually, but probably not as soon as you think. Almost every person in that thread, people in their 60s, 70s, even 80s, said stairs weren't the problem. In fact, several said that their doctor, their physical therapist, they had all done based on the research, thought that climbing stairs is good for you. Use it or lose it. So no, you don't need to flee your two-story home the moment you turn 60. But the right time to move is almost never when you have to. It's when you still can, on your own terms. So what are the real reasons people downsize? In my experience, having helped people through this exact transition, it's rarely about the stairs. It's about the weight of the house, the cleaning, the maintenance, the yard, the rooms that nobody uses anymore, the stuff that multiplied over 30 years, the sense that the house is running you instead of the other way around. One woman told me she was using about 1,200 square footage of her house, which happened to be about 2,700 square feet. The rest was just square footage that she was cleaning, heating, and worrying about. Not a home anymore. It's basically a burden with a mortgage. Here's what I tell my clients. The sweet spot based on what I see in real life, not like in spreadsheets, is somewhere about 60 and 68. You're healthy, you're clear headed, the kids are gone, and you still have the energy to go through a lifetime of belongings, making good decisions, and actually enjoy the next chapter instead of just surviving it. Wait too long and the move becomes a crisis. A fall, a diagnosis, a spouse who can no longer manage the property, and suddenly you're making a major financial and emotional decision under pressure on a timeline that someone else is controlling. That's not how you want to do this. Now, for those of you thinking, but I love my home, I hear you. This isn't about abandoning a place that holds 30 years of memories. It's about deciding what the next 20 years look like on your terms. Because here's what the women I work with tell me after they have moved. They feel lighter. They feel free. They're spending less time on upkeep and more time on the people and things that they truly love. One client told me her only regret was waiting so long. A few practical things to remember though. Location matters as much as the home itself. Whatever you move into, think walkability, proximity to good medical care, a neighborhood where community is possible. A beautiful, perfectly sized home in isolation will catch up with you. Think floor plan, just square footage, master bedroom on the main level, laundry accessible, walk-in showers. These details matter 10 years from now, even if they don't today. Don't wait for a crisis to be the reason. Moving when you're fine means you get to choose the neighborhood, the timing, what you take with you, and what you let go of. Wait for crisis, and someone else will be in the driving seat. Here's my bottom line. There's no magic age. But if you're in your late 50s or 60s and this thought keeps showing up time after time, pay attention to it. That's wisdom. It means some part of you is already asking, what do I actually want for this next chapter of my life? And that's exactly the right question. And that's exactly why I'm here. I'm Parnian, and I'm making videos for you every week about timing, about what's out there, about what any of this would actually look like once you decide to downsize or relocate. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do so. This is where I share everything from the market, the neighborhoods, the real conversations that nobody else is having. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next same time, same place.